What's up, coach? Now that we have your amazing Monopoly offer created, it's time to go back and present this awesome offer to your market research people. Now, the goal here is to get their honest feedback, to make sure that the offer that we created is really on point for their needs, their goals, and they can see the big picture. They can see you walking them on this journey to achieve their ideal outcome. We would also love to get referrals into your VIP coaching program because the person that you're presenting it to, your market research person, is like, yeah, this solution is amazing. It's unlike anything else that's on the market. And of course, we want to secure some enrollments into your VIP coaching program, because here, what we're going to really do is step into the energy of co-creation and collaboration, really creating this dream solution for our clients. So there are really 6 steps in here and how to enroll clients from your market research. So you're going to reach back out to them and get follow-up calls booked. You're going to frame the call properly. And this is important so they know what to expect. You're going to repeat their frustrations, challenges, goals, and ideal solution. This shows that you were listening to them during that call. You're going to weave their frustrations, challenges, goals, and ideal solution into your offer. This shows them that this is completely customized, a bespoke experience, unlike anything else on the market. You're going to ask for feedback and be completely open to co-creating their dream program, their dream solution, the one that they can't say no to. And then you're going to offer the next steps in their journey. So first, you're going to reach out and book the call. Keep it super friendly and light. Hey, first name, thank you so much for your help with market research. With your help, I've created my program and I would love to run it by you to get your feedback. Do you have 20 minutes on day and time for a call? And book the call. Reaching out to them, I want you to use whatever method of communication you were using with them before. If you were using text, Facebook Messenger, DM, whatever it was, whatever your primary method of contact has been to get them onto market research calls, this is how I want you to reach out to them. So it still is super friendly. And I actually would love for you to reach out to anyone that you spoke to that seems like someone that you could really help, that you would love to work with. Now, we want you, of course, to reach out to those people who ranked their need as a 7, between a 7 out of 10, 7 or higher. But sometimes people rank their need a little bit lower, a 5, a 6. And it's because they don't know that this dream solution exists. If they are still somebody that you would love to serve, love to coach, reach out to them. And at least you're getting practice presenting your offer in this way. And again, getting great feedback and potentially getting some referrals. So very easy script to follow. Now you're going to frame the call to show that you were listening. When you are on the phone with them, hey, client first name, thank you so much for your help with market research. You've helped me create a program I'm really excited about. When we spoke, you said that your single biggest challenge with your nutrition is making the right decisions for your family and not having to cook a bunch of meals for picky eaters. And that you feel really frustrated with their 3 biggest frustrations, with not knowing how to cook a lot of meals that everyone will eat, not being able to figure out what healthy means to you, and feeling like you're just constantly on the go and without any time to take for yourself to move or to meal prep. You would love to, insert their main goal, you would love to lose a little bit of weight, teach your family how to eat healthier meals, become more active, and really feel confident in your body. And ultimately, their single biggest goal, ultimately, you have this dream of within 12 months, really being at your goal weight and also having your family contribute to meal prepping, being active. Well, you're really feeling like everyone in your family is being their healthiest, best self. And you did that with them. Did I get that right? Wait for them to confirm. Now, you might already be thinking, how am I going to remember what their biggest challenges and their biggest frustrations are? Well, you're going to have the answers to their market research pulled up when you get on their call. Again, this demonstrates that you were listening to them. And from a client perspective, clients want to feel like you're listening to them. then you're going to get consent to present. Remember that Matt always says consent is sexy in sales and marketing. So great. Thank you so much. The program that you've helped me create helps, insert your I help statement, helps moms who really love CrossFit and really want to lose those last 20 pounds, but are struggling because they've got picky eaters in their family and they're short on time to cook a lot of different meals. May I share that with you now? Get the consent to share. Yes, of course you can share with me. Awesome. Now you're going to present with client-led value. This is where you're walking your client through each step of your offer, weaving in their frustrations, challenges, and goals. I'm going to walk you through this example. So this is an example of an actual offer from one of our coaches that is high converting. So first, in step one, we're going to work on building better plates. And this is so that we can take what you're currently eating and drinking and just make small changes that will result in quicker body fat loss. I know that ideally within the next 12 months, you said you'd love to lose that last 20 pounds and get to your goal weight. But the idea of having to create all of these different meals feels really frustrating for you and really overwhelming, especially with the picky eaters in your house. So we're going to eliminate that overwhelm. And again, just take what you're currently eating and drinking and just make small changes, one at a time, so that your family can also get used to these small changes and they don't feel like the rug is being pulled out from under them or that mom's just trying to make them kill them with healthy food. Then we're going to work on finding the perfect portions for your body and goals. And this is so that you know exactly what and how much to eat to achieve and sustain your desired body composition. I know that when we spoke, you mentioned that it was just so frustrating because you would go on these different diet plans and they'd work for a little while, but ultimately they felt too restrictive. And again, you were cooking a lot of different meals for your family. So that weight loss goal, it just wasn't sustainable. Well, this is how we make it sustainable. We figure out, based on what we've done with what you're currently eating and drinking and those small changes, we're going to figure out exactly what and how much you need. And it's going to allow you to continue to build those better plates for you and for your family. We're going to work on socially focusing on always foods for a balanced life, to keep you full so you eat less of those sometimes foods that you can, so that you can feel well afterwards and still enjoy being social. I know that you mentioned that you've got a really big family and that you guys get together often. And so you don't want to be sitting in a corner just eating carrot sticks. You want to be able to be present and be involved. And we talked in here, we can talk about, bringing some potluck foods that you and your family will eat and enjoy. You also mentioned not wanting to give your children, not wanting to talk to them about junk food and bad foods, because you remember how that felt for you growing up and how you ended up gravitating towards those things, or your relationship with food just felt off. So what we'll do is we'll reframe that for both you and your family and call them always foods, things that you'll eat, all the time whenever they're available, and sometimes foods, those foods that they're eating only sometimes, the ice creams and the brownie sundaes and things like that. Because like you said, it's important for you to not feel restricted. That's what's taken you off track before. And then finally, we're going to create a goal-friendly environment and lifestyle so that you don't have to rely on willpower ever again to sustain your health and can easily maintain your desired body composition. Again, I know that you've mentioned that you've been white knuckling through some of these diet fads that you tried in the past, and they just didn't feel good for you. They didn't feel good for your family either. So something that we could do here is just, as we're slowly building better plates and finding better portions and filling your pantry and fridge with those always foods, is making sure that those foods are always available to you, that the people that are, that are eating those foods, they feel fulfilled as well. And so they're not saying, Mom, you don't have any food that we can eat in the house. And then you end up going through drive-through. We're really going to work on how to create that environment for you that enhances your lifestyle instead of takes from it, by making sure that we always have the foods available for you, that we build in the time that you want for meal prepping, planning, your fitness, so that this is sustainable for you. And I'm the last coach that you ever have to hire. You're going to ask for feedback. So now that you know what this program looks like, is there anything that you would change, edit, or add? Is there anything that's unclear? And this is when you're just going to sit back, coach, and receive the feedback. You'll ask them clarifying questions, like how they would like to be supported here. Like, yeah, I mean, building better plates seems really great, but I just don't know how I would do that with my pizza loving family. Okay, well, how would you like to be supported here? Because here's how we could work this. We can make sure that we have a slice of pizza for you and that the other half of your plate is filled with a grilled vegetable salad. And again, you want to be able to be open to say, like, what does this ideally look like for you? Why do they feel like those particular things would help them finally achieve their single biggest result, right? Like, well, coach, I really feel like I want to have at least, weekly calls with you because I feel like I'm constantly falling off track. Okay, well, during those weekly calls, what are some of the things that you would want to cover? How would you like me to support you? If you have unlimited access to me, would you want, more constant follow-ups, daily check-ins, right? You see how you're just asking this feedback to co-create a solution for them that feels like they're fully supported, that you get them, and that this is going to create their ideal outcome, finally. Once you get through this and you want to ask this kind of last question, amazing. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you think should be updated, changed, edited, added, anything else that's unclear? Wait, no, okay, no, you're good on that? Great. Wow, so this is awesome. So do you see how what we've co-created is completely different from anything else on the market, and how it would finally help you overcome the frustrations of feeling like you're crunched for time, that you're dealing with picky eaters, and you're constantly falling short on your own health and fitness goals. And you would finally achieve that goal weight within the next year of getting down to those 20 pounds and seeing what your body's capable of, and potentially even registering for that 5K, that 10K that's always been on your bucket list. Clients like, yeah. You step back and say, awesome. Well, now that you've helped me create this dream solution to help busy moms who love CrossFit, but are really struggling with the picky eaters in their house, and therefore they're not able to hit their own goals, achieve their dream goal of getting to their goal weight while their family is completely bought into this process, and ultimately helping their family get healthier and happier overall. Would you like to know what it's like for us to work together? And this can go one of two ways. The client could be like, no, I'm good. And you can say, okay, great. Well, no problem. And just to confirm, you totally feel good about being able to overcome that time challenge and not make a bunch of different meals for your picky eaters, and figuring out like how to balance your own plates so that you can achieve that 20-pound weight loss goal on your own within the next 12 months. Is that right? You feel super confident about that? Look, coach, this way, like you're poking a little bit of hole, a few holes in like what they told you that they're confident in achieving, by saying like, okay, so you feel it, you can do this on your own, even though you haven't done before. You're not going to say that, but yeah, you feel confident on your own. And if they're like, yeah, I do. Cool. Well, now that you know what this program looks like, who do you know? What other busy CrossFit loving moms would benefit from working with me? And you can get the referrals. And from here, you want to be able to connect with those referrals. Awesome. Would you mind putting us in touch via like Messenger or text? If you can just make the introduction for me, that would be amazing. And then I'll let you step back and continue on receiving my love, appreciation, and eternal good karma. Right? So, and you'll get the referral and you'll connect with them. Or they'll say, yes, I would love to know what it looks like. Awesome. Well, we'll start with an onboarding call to get crystal clear on your goals and the exact steps that we need to take to get there. Then we'll break those steps down so that you can get them done with ease while making progress towards that 20-pound weight loss that you want to achieve without making those drastic changes to your diets. Just again, working on building better plates first. We'll plan on having calls at least every other week, but more if you need. This is your experience. And you always have unlimited access to me via Voxer. I'm always in your back pocket, pocket coaching. You are fully supported on this journey. And I'm completely confident that we can achieve this goal with getting to your goal weight, pretty close to your goal weight, without your family feeling like they've made this giant overhaul. It's done with ease. Everyone in your house is feeling happier and healthier overall. You're moving more. You're working on registering for that bucket list 510K within 6 to 9 months' time. And the total investment for the 6 months is just $3,000. How would you like to proceed? And then just zip it. You can go through our sales training and learn how to handle objections from there, but I don't think that there will be many because you've co-created their dream solution with them. Here's something I need to make sure that you do prior to getting on these market research follow-up calls. Make sure your payment processing system is set up. Stripe, we use Stripe, PayPal, whatever it is, so that you can enroll clients on the spot. And this is really important. I want you to collect payments on the spot, whether they're paying monthly or they're paying, a lump sum to bring that monthly payment down, or they're paying in full, whatever it is. Collect payment on the phone. If you send an invoice or delay payment, they will likely talk themselves out of it. Take the payment on the phone. So your action steps now. You're going to reach back out to your market research people and book follow-up calls. You can download the script that's linked below and make it your own. Make it flow. Add your offer. Reach back out, get those calls booked, do those calls, and get your first VIP clients. Oh, and report back to your primary coach so that we can celebrate you. We are so excited to be on this journey with you. So excited for you to enroll your first few clients, to get those referrals, to get this amazing feedback, to build confidence in your coaching, and to help you transform client lives.